everybody. Today I want to share with you an experience that I had this past week at work that really was something that's never happened to me, and it's got me thinking. So stick around once you join me. Welcome everybody to Plumbing with Tim Saturday edition. If you're not subscribed to my channel, now would be a good time to drop down below, and I'd love for you to check out all my cool videos. Something very interesting happened to me this past week at work, so I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, but you're going to want to listen to this because it's pretty crazy. So I get a call this past Wednesday just after lunch to go meet up with a fellow plumber across town and go help him start on a repipe. So when I arrive, I notice it's a house that we've been coming to for years. These are long-time customers of our company, and so it made it pretty easy to just jump in there and start doing what we had to do. So we got through the day on Wednesday and wrapped things up about 4 o'clock and went on home. Came to work the next day, worked a full day, all day Thursday, working doing a repipe. I did all the work in the attic and such. There was myself and my helper, as well as another plumber and his helper, and they were doing the work inside of the home. So we wrapped things up about 4:15 on Thursday and clocked out and went home, and this is when it started getting interesting. Now, as the timeline goes, Friday morning, I get up, I come to work. As usual, I come into the shop to notice that there's 2 detectives from the local police department there, and that's when I inquired what they were there for. At this time, they proceeded to tell me that there had been a home invasion at a property the previous night, which had been Thursday night. And so, come to find out, yeah, it was at the home that I've been doing the repipe. So right now, there's 4 of us that are suspects. I failed to mention also that on Thursday, there was another company that showed up to do some work, a fencing company, to put up a new fence. There's a couple guys there doing the work too. So now we're up to 6 suspects. Those of us that were over at the repipe at this home were instructed to go to the local CIA and to get DNA tested and interrogated, and so that's how my Friday morning started. So me and my partner drive over and you know, and get our mouths swabbed, fingerprints, did some infrared black lighting over our hands and stuff, and asked us all our questions and stuff like that, and then they let us go. I'll only take a moment and explain to you about this homeowner. He's been doing business with us for years and years and years. He's an 82-year-old Korean War vet with an 80-year-old wife, been living at this house for 35 years, never had any kind of problems. The intruders got in through a back window that was opened, and there was 3 of them, and they asked for the money, and he tried to protect him and his wife, and they pistol whipped him in the back of the head, and he was taken down to the local hospital for observation and then released. I guess I have nothing to worry about. I have alibis. I don't have any kind of criminal history whatsoever. I gave the detectives all my information readily, even showed them my concealed carry permit and all that other stuff, and told them if they needed any kind of help or whatever to let me know. I guess the moral of this whole story and experiences is, you know, being out there in the field and being any kind of service technician whatsoever, you just don't know from day to day the kind of things that might end up coming up and the situations that you may end up finding yourself being in. And of course, without a doubt, the detectives believe that this was some sort of inside job. So they're doing their job, and I hope to God above that they find and prosecute whoever it was that got into that home. It makes me very uncomfortable. I don't like being put in positions like that. So I really am starting to think about this whole service plumbing thing and the way this world is going and stuff, and different actions that I'm going to have to do to try to protect myself. And first and foremost is keep my nose clean and don't get myself in any kind of trouble, and make sure I always have an alibi, and that's it. That's all you really can do, and try to protect yourselves and the ones you love. So there you guys have it. Hope this video has been entertaining and interesting. Please make sure to subscribe down below and give me a like, a thumbs up, comment, share with a friend. Listen, this is a crazy world we live in. This is just one of many experiences that I deal with on an everyday basis. I've never had to do this before. And hopefully I don't ever have to go through this kind of situation again. The old man is recovering, he's up and about, thank goodness. 82 years old, the best guy in the world you ever want to meet. Coffee and cake offered to us in the morning time. Get whatever you want out of the refrigerator, help yourself, make yourself at home. And who would want to go about doing something like this? It's a sick world. So, until next time, thank you very much. This has been Plumbing with Tim. Keep plumbing and stay safe.